Inside of today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys the importance of secondary gear, how to upgrade secondary gear, and where you can find specific set items for secondary gear. Allow me to explain. All of these secondary gear pieces have different attributes, and when you put multiple of the same ones together, you activate set properties. For example, we have the set properties here of the Awakener's Urge. The Vethoo's Urges set increases the duration of all of your beneficial effects on your party members by 30%. Because this player has two Vethoo's Urges connected and being used as secondary gear, they are getting this first buff. If you wear 4 set items, you get the second buff, and if you wear 6, you get the third. This can be broken up in any combination. As you can see, he's wearing 4 Grace of the Flagellant set items, getting himself the first and the second set items or set properties being used. What is the issue that this player is having right here? Notice their primary gear is upgraded quite nicely. Level 17, level 18, that's respectable for someone that's level 743 in Paragon. But the secondary gear is a bit low. 7s and 8s across the board. Now, this is a friend of mine. They're in my warband, and I will say that I actually am noticing that they are starting to upgrade and go higher up in these levels. But you want to really get yourself quite a bit higher than this, so it's going to help you out. But now, how are you going to get that high? What are you going to do so you can get your levels up here, like something more like I'm sitting at with level 14s and even some 13s? Not that I'm crazy high up, but I'm in a little bit of better position. It's going to give me more power. Well, you need to run challenge rifts. Very simple stuff. Run yourself some challenge rifts, and you're going to unlock these things right here. Cryptic crystals, those along with gold and materials are going to help you upgrade your secondary gear. It's that simple. But you do have to grind the challenge rifts. Let's run myself over there right now, show you exactly where that is. Now, I did mention I'm also going to be sharing with you guys in today's video where to find the specific set items. Now, there are many different pieces that you can get for your secondary gear. The issue is they're not all found in the same places. A lot of times you have to go to one dungeon for one piece and another dungeon for the other, and you should know what dungeons you should be playing. Now, this is where we go and we do our challenge rifts. As you can see, I'm on the leaderboard at level 19 right now, and I've gotten up to level 281 challenge rift. So keep that in mind. My levels are 13 and 14, and I'm at challenge rift level 281. Now we're gonna head back over to the blacksmith. I probably should have done that first with you guys. And I'm going to share with you exactly where we can get these set items. Actually, before we do, while we're on our way over there, here, have a look at this. This is coming out of the Revenant's Discord server. I will be linking this Discord server below because yesterday I put out a video on legendary gems. Full transparency right here, there were some mistakes in the chart that I was using for legendary gems. Not this chart, the one I was showing yesterday. Someone reached out to me and said, your stuff is wrong, man. I got some information here in my Discord server that has the perfect correct information. I'm going to be featuring them on multiple videos here in the channel, talking about gems and other elements of the game. But this chart that we're looking at right here came right out of that server. Again, it's called the Revenant server, and the person that reached out to me was Why Try. Thank you so much for reaching out. This is where you find these different set items. So if I'm going in the Cavern of Echoes dungeon, I can get myself the Feasting Baron's Feet, the Glooming Guide's Hands, the Grace of the Flagellant Neck, which I do wear, the Mountebank Rings, and Vethoo's Urges Waist. So for me, I'm wearing the Grace 4-piece set, and I'm wearing Vethoo's 4-piece set. If I wanted to get the waist, or if I wanted to get the neck, that's where I would go. But let's say I wanted to run Mad King's Breach. That's right there in the middle on the left-hand side. I'd know that I could get Banquet of Eyes boots. I'd get Grace of the Flagellant feet, the Isitar imbued neck, the Mountback waist, Shabal's hands, and Windloft rings. It's not a bad idea, especially if the dungeons that you're trying to do are boosted, if you go to the dungeons and run the dungeons that have the gear, that hold the gear to give you the chance of getting the gear that you need for the set you're trying to build. It's not the worst idea in the world. Now, do you have to do this? Well, no, of course. You don't have to, because you can always, and this is what I typically do, I run one of my favorite dungeons, the one that I can get done the quickest. Oh, and you're wondering what that one is, aren't you? Well, let's go in and I'll show you. We could also claim our Heliquary from last night. That was just sitting there. I like to run, what is it? I think it's the Temple of Namari. Temple of Namari, in my opinion, is the fastest one. I can get through it the quickest, and I like to. I do this to gain my daily, right here, complete 3 dungeons. As you can see, I can get 6 of them right now. So that's going to give me, if I run 6 dungeons, I will get 2 set items. They may be the wrong ones, but you know why that doesn't matter to me? Because I will just come over here and I will go to services. I will destroy any of the set items that I have that I can't use because they're the wrong set. And then I will come over and I will craft set pieces. I will choose the ones that I need. So let's find one that we need. Here, let's get myself over here. Nope, I don't want Windloft. I don't want Call of the Wolves. I don't want Feasting Barons. Oh, Vithu's Urges. I could come over here and get this waste, and I can craft this. I could craft 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. And then once I get it, I can even craft more of them to try and get stronger ones. How am I crafting these? Well, we're crafting them with what we have up here. The Fabled Wisps, and of course, the Flowing Shards. Flowing Shards you get for turning in secondary and primary legendary gear, and the Wisps you get from turning in or from destroying secondary pieces of gear. So I've destroyed at least 61 from what I have here, and I've done a lot more secondary pieces of gear. I can then take 5 of those. As you can see, it costs 5 right here, and 1 of the Flowing Shards, and I could craft the piece that I need. I could do that across the board for each of the different items that I want. This is going to give me the set pieces that I want. That's number 1 on getting your power up. And number 2 is to upgrade these levels. Again, I'm going to share with you guys right here just how you get it, where you get these. This is a great thing for you to screenshot, and I would urge you to come join the Discord server that has all of this information. They have things on gems, set items, different zones, Paragon guides, free resonance and resonance versus damage. I plan on covering all of these topics utilizing this Discord as a source. This is an open Discord for anyone that wants to come through. And of course, we want positivity over in there. This is not my server. It is just a server that I'm a member of because I really appreciate the information in there and the community in there that's guiding some of these videos. So find the gear that you're looking for. If you found this video helpful, useful, or in any way entertaining, consider subscribing to the channel because I put out Diablo Immortal videos every single day.